Welcome you all to Sarrthi. Today we have one of the special guests with us, Imsenaro Walling. She has secured rank 585 in UPSC CSE 2021 examination. So, कैसा journey रहा Imsenaro का and what challenges she faced? How did she overcome all those challenges? That we will be sharing with you in this video. So, first of all, welcome and congratulations Imsenaro on this grand success.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for having me here.
All right. You could not clear the initial two prelims,
Yes, sir,
right?
yes.
And at this point of time, I'm very honest with the viewers that prelims is the most uncertain
Yes,
game at
yes.
this point of time. Lot of random question are being asked, and you have to use your common sense slash tukka. ठीक है ना?
Yes.
So, what you would like to suggest people that the kind of paper which are coming in prelims examination, it is getting tougher day by day.
Yes.
So, how to take that prelims examination?
So, actually, if I give the prelims now, I'm not even sure whether I'll clear it or
Right.
not. That's how uncertain it is.
Right.
But I make use of many mock tests, and in order, because when we give those mock tests, we know how some coaching institute frame the answer, frame the questions, and
Right.
then give the options.
Right.
So, in order to know what UPSC is thinking, so I would take up the previous year question papers and then try to solve them every week or twice a week daily, so that I know how they give the options, which options it is likely to be
In the end,
selected.
it is
So
intelligent guessing.
yes, intelligent guessing,
Intelligent
how
guessing,
to
right.
guess that. So,
Right.
and one thing that really helped me was the presence of mind during exam, just to be calm and just to be content, because prelims we always think that it's the D-Day, so we are always anxious
Right.
and very disturbed. So one of my friends asked me after I cleared the exam, she asked me, you said you could keep calm, so how did you do that? So I said by practice, because just give the test during the scheduled time, 9:30 to 11:30, and practice those online tests or various other tests which we get in the
Right.
market. And so doing that practice will keep ourselves calm and
So that
content.
anxiety can be curbed through the
Reduce,
practice.
yes,
Right,
yes, reduce.
right. Fair point. Just one most important thing that I would like to ask. Like there are relatively lesser number of people from the northeastern part of the country
Yes.
who are preparing for this examination and even clearing this exam.
Yes.
So I'm sure that if anywhere this phenomena exists, there must be some challenges, and some challenges which are real and some
Yes.
challenges which are mental.
Yes.
So that point I would like to touch upon. Like, what are the challenges? What are the real challenges which a Northeast student face in preparation of this examination?
So the first thing would be the lack of awareness, how to go about preparing for the examination. Some people, even if they're interested, they don't know how many stages are there, or the number of services which the civil services examination
Right.
is held for.
Right.
So people normally think that it's just the IAS exam. So
Right.
we need to clear that lack of information also. And then just lack of presence of infrastructure in the northeastern states, because there are not many coaching centers
Right,
available there
right.
also. So those are the things which we need to
Improve
clear
upon.
first. Yes,
Right.
improve
So the basic
on,
level
yes.
of awareness and the basic guidance infrastructure,
Yes,
whether physical or online, can be
online,
there.
yes.
Okay. So how did you overcome that? I'm assuming that is relatively a easier part for you.
Yes,
Obviously,
yes,
nothing
sir.
is that much easier. But relatively, I'm talking about that you were in the Delhi University,
Yes,
you
sir.
were graduated from St. Stephen, so must be a lot of awareness
Yes,
which
sir,
exists in the Delhi.
Yes.
So that must have been relatively a doable part for you.
Yes, sir,
But
yes.
what I feel is all these challenges, they are not just real challenges. There are some mental challenges as well in any Northeast student which might face. So what were those challenges? How to overcome that challenge?
So the mental pressure which we feel is that we're not good enough for the services or something like that. So that needs to be overcome also. And then just that discipline is required. And then if we can work upon that, then definitely we can clear the exam. Many people can clear the exam.
All right, great. So, all these mental challenges has to be worn up, I guess. All right, so you are really an inspiration for all those individuals, especially from the northeastern part of the country who are watching this video. Just one more thing I would like to touch upon the current affair.
Yes, sir.
The current affair is relatively, I would say, the most difficult area to decide upon the strategy.
Yes.
Not just addressing in the examination. In the exam, तो इतना ज़्यादा वो आ ही नहीं रहा है.
Yes.
But how to handle the current affair? How did you manage that? That I would like to know.
So I did not make any notes for current affairs. I just read the Hindu, and I normally had one different slots for current affairs so that I can get many revisions as much as possible. So in the morning, I would normally read the Hindu, and in the evening, I would read the Indian Express Explained section, which explains a lot of things very nicely. So I made use of that, and then in the night, I would give insights daily quizzes test.
Okay,
So like that, I would revise the current affairs instead of just making notes and
So how much total time you were giving in one day on the current affair, approximately?
so newspaper reading would be about 45 minutes
Right.
Hindu, and the Indian Express would be about 30 minutes.
Right.
And test would be around 15 minutes because they just upload about 5 questions per day.
Right,
So
right. So 1.5 hour in a day,
Yes,
that is
yes,
good enough
yes.
for the current affair. Okay, fair enough. So another thing I would like to ask upon, like one of the peculiar thing about this UPSC CSE examination is that your family give this examination with you.
Yes.
You are never
Yes,
giving this examination alone. Your family give this examination
Yes.
with you. They postpone their plan in the life
Yes.
for your examination, any family trip and everything are getting cancelled out because it is your exam ultimately.
Yes.
Okay. So how does that thing turned out for you, and how does your family supported you?
Yes.
So that of course you would like to add upon.
My parents and siblings, as well as my relatives, were very supportive. So actually, when I first gave the verdict that I will give the exam, my parents were like, "Are you sure? Very sure?" Because this is not a very easy journey.
Right.
So I was going to pursue masters, but then eventually I shifted to giving the exams only. So they said this is a very important call, but we're fully supportive of whatever you're doing. So they've been supportive of me since day one. And my parents would always, as I said earlier, they would encourage me saying that this is not life and death. So there are many other
That is a very
options.
wise thing they have said. There are many other options which are available in
Yes,
life.
many other options which are available in life. So if even if you fail, you should not take it to heart. And my sister, she would just drop me to examination hall, be with me, make sure that I eat properly. Even though she was going to college, she would instead of
Even
me
she has
looking
come
at
to
her,
XRT's office to support you over here.
yes,
That is
so
great.
so she would do that regularly. Every prelims and mains or interview, she would be with me and
Oh,
then
that's
just give
awesome. That's awesome.
moral support.
That's awesome.
And my relatives, just by calling and making sure that I'm healthy and doing fine.
All right,
So-
all right. Thanks a lot. So this was Imsenaro Walling. She has been inspiration to all of us. All the best for her Indian Foreign Services
Thank you, sir.
endeavor. All right. Thank you very much.